Okay, welcome. So a download that I got, or inspiration I'll say, struck me to do this video on, I'm trying to grapple with how to explain what is inside with this one. It's not the way it came to me. I'll just try to speak it as it came to me, and then hoping it lands, you know, within you, resonates so that you would understand. So my mind was on games, or a game. I was playing a game. And I realized that the next move I was going to make, I thought, oh, I'm done. Like, I may as well just, end this game and start another one, because I can't make a move here. The next move I make, when this game, you see the next moves after, kind of like chess in a way. So I thought, if I make this move, that means that this and that, and it's going to happen. But then I said, what do you have to lose? If you choose this one, everything is going to go wrong. If you choose that one, everything is going to go wrong. You are stuck. You literally just choose the one that you think is going to most likely open up a door for you to make another move at least. And if it doesn't, then I don't see any way. All of them are going to lead. If not this being the end of the game, the next move I'm trapped. It was that kind of situation. Lo and behold, I chose one that I thought has the most probable chance of me extending the game. And it opened up 3 avenues. I was done because I did not see that. I didn't see that it could work out that way. So that's what I'm trying to say to you is, and it stuck with me that might be a spiritual message. That's why I'm bringing it into the reading. Because you may think all your doors are closed, and the only options you have, you think would lead to failure, certain ending, or if not an ending, maybe 6 months to a ruin. You know what I mean? But choosing that door, you can't foresee the other avenues that could open up after choosing that one door, because you can't see everything. You're kind of limited from seeing beyond a certain point, is what I was getting. And it made me think of life, how God, if you don't believe in God, the universe, the creator, whatever you believe that started it all, created it all, governs the clouds above us, a higher power, something other than you, understands, has laid before, has written, whatever. What you don't know, you have a limited consciousness of what is possible. So don't just give up or assume that something that you want to do, or a direction that you want to take in life, or a path that you just chose, that it can't lead you to something just because you can't see beyond what is obvious to you. That's my point. It's hard to get out. I don't even think I'm doing a good job. I'm sorry, I'm trying here. But I think the message is, especially if you're Christian, you already know it. God sees what you don't see. Have trust, have faith, keep moving one step at a time. You don't know, only hope for the best, expect the best out of every situation. But if you're coming from another mentality, faith, belief, or no belief at all, then at least keep an open mind that you don't know everything. That's what the point is, I think. And you could be pleasantly surprised. I know I was. And that was just a game. But I thought, aha, this is reflecting life somehow. A choice that you make can think that's the end of me. Or that's not a good choice. Nothing can come of it. And indeed, something comes of it. No one wants to come out here. Stormfields. Number 9. This too shall pass. And uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break, for these events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. So, like chaos. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another person, so if there's chaos within or chaos between you and another person, conflict within, conflict with another person, it will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. I think that last line is key here. Spirit is saying, don't be afraid for things to be shaken up and for you to shake up things. To do something unpredictable when you don't know the outcome. Of course, within parameters of safety, okay? But this is like the tower moment. And a tower can be good, shaking things up, allowing you to build something that you didn't think was possible until what is not needed is gone and you can start fresh, you know? Or that feeling that everything is falling apart in despair and like, you know, now I'm doomed because look what just happened. Everything fell apart. Having limited vision or limited information, not knowing what is around the corner for you. Also, with that, I'm getting. Okay. If Taboo comes out of this deck, it's the favorite card lately that comes out of this deck. And I say it ahead of time just because if it pops out, we will all be surprised and not surprised at the same time. Okay, Spirit, what else about this message? Spirit wants you to use this in life as a strategy. You may be going through this now, or you may go through it in the near future where you're presented with options. Don't use a strategic mind about choosing something you think may not lead to much, but taking a chance on it. Kind of an attitude of, I've got nothing to lose. Oh, but what comes out is snake. And it says here, lie, poison, fertility. Snake. I want to use the other deck to clarify this. What is snake about, Spirit? Mountain. A challenge. It's like in front of you, like headed for it, or you challenges that you see. Snake. Challenge. Something that sneaks up on you is what I get from this snake. Not that someone is a snake in your environment or a snake is someone is toxic or not that. I think like something sneaking up on you. A challenge, a sudden challenge that you don't expect. Okay. Okay, let's get another I'm going to break out tarot. It looks like soon you will need to implement this strategy of I got nothing to lose, let me take a chance. I'm assuming that these doors won't open or no doors will be open for me, but in fact, you get 3 good open doors, like 3 paths that will take you to where you want to go. It's like 3 outcomes that are better than expected. I get 4 of Swords, okay? Being able to rest is what I get out of that. Or it could be reflecting on a situation. Reflecting on a situation. And at the bottom, the Empress. This is like empowering yourself, like the Empress. I guess when I say that, I mean, like, I know when we think of the Empress, we think having everything you need. You know, you achieve this ultimate level. It's like the end game. It's like abundance. But with this, I'm thinking like Empress being empowered, empowering yourself by using that strategy of reflecting and really contemplating situations that seem less likely instead of only considering what is the obvious avenue for you. Okay, let's get another one. I took 4 Swords. Yeah, it's about reflecting the Hangman, a new perspective, meditating on a new way of thinking, even like an awakening, an aha moment when you do this. At the bottom, we get the King of Cups, and right under that, the Queen of Swords. So a lot of leadership qualities in you doing this and you arming yourself with seeing possibilities, limitless possibilities when you would have otherwise felt limited. Knowing and realizing that you can't see, you know, your vision only goes so far, and that's okay. Life was designed for you not to see 20 years ahead of you, not to see what's going to happen next week exactly. You know, it's made that way on purpose. And your best bet is to feel as positive as you can about the outcome of any situation that you are finding yourself in, is what I'm getting from this. Let's get an angel message. Okay, these look very similar. Success and love. I'm getting those avenues to you that might open up from a choice you make in the near future when you feel like all is lost. What do I have to lose? I have everything to gain, in fact. And you take a chance on something, it's going to lead you to success in life. And I'm thinking like in the material world, financially, business-wise, creatively, you know, things you can put your hands on, tangible things, and also in love, romantic, familial friendships. So basically your whole world opening up for you. Everything like turning out much better and brighter than you ever thought. This message is for someone. So just basically taking a chance and not thinking that that choice is not a good one, you know? I'm kind of thinking like of a team, you know, a coach who sees promise in a player, a new guy on the team or a new girl on the team. And everybody's like, no, this one is not good. And there's something about that new player that the coach sees something in that nobody else can see, and then all of a sudden when you look up, that one is shining. That's what I'm getting from this moment, or from this energy. Is like the one that's least expected to shine, or the avenue or option that's least expected, is the one that ends up being glorious. So with that, I will see you in another reading.